Lakhimpur Kheri is the largest district in Uttar Pradesh, India, on the border with Nepal. Its administrative capital is the city of Lakhimpur. Lakhimpur Kheri district is a part of Lucknow division, with a total area of 7,680 square kilometers. The national government designated Lakhimpur Kheri as a minority concentrated district on the basis of 2001 census data, which identifies it as requiring urgent aid to improve living standards and amenities. Dudhwa National Park is in Lakhimpur Kheri and is the only national park in Uttar Pradesh. It is home to a large number of rare and endangered species including tigers, leopards, swamp deer, hispid hares and Bengal floricans. Etymology: Lakhimpur was formerly known as Lakshmipur. Kheri is a town 2 kilometers from Lakhimpur. It has the name derived from a tomb built over the remains of Sayyid Qutb, who died in 1563. Pre-independence, the tomb was administered under Act 20 of 1856, with an income of about 800 rupees. Another theory suggests that the name derives from the kher trees that once covered large tracts in the area. History: prehistory traditions point to the inclusion of this place under the rule of the lunar race of Hastinapur, and several places are associated with episodes in the Mahabharata. Many villages contain ancient mounds in which fragments of sculpture have been found, Bamiyabaka and Kelagar being the most remarkable. A stone horse was found near Garibad and bears the inscription of Samudragupta, dated in the 4th century. Samudragupta, king of Magadha, performed Ashvamedha Yajna, in which a horse is left to freely roam in the entire nation, so as to display the power of king and to underline the importance of his conquest. The stone replica of the horse is now in the Lucknow Museum. Medieval age: the northern part of Lakhimpur Kheri was held by Rajputs in the 10th century. Muslim rule spread slowly to this remote and inhospitable tract. In the 14th century, several forts were constructed along the northern frontier to prevent the incursions of attacks from Nepal. Modern era: during the Mughal Empire in the 17th century, under the rule of Akbar, the district formed part of the Sarkar of Garibad in the Suba of Oudh. The later history of 17th century under the Nawabs of Awadh is of the rise and decline of individual ruling families. In the year 1801, when Rohilkhand was ceded to the British, part of this district was included in the cession, but after the Anglo-Nepalese War of 1814 to 1816 it was restored to Oudh. On the annexation of Oudh in 1856, the west of the present area was formed into a district called Mohammadi and the east into Malanpur, which also included part of Siddipur. In the Indian Rebellion of 1857, Mohammadi became one of the chief centers of Indian independence movement in northern Oudh. The refugees from Shahjahanpur reached Mohammadi on the 2nd of June 1857, and 2 days later Mohammadi was abandoned. Most of the British party were shot down on the way to Siddipur, and the survivors died or were murdered later in Lucknow. The British officials in Malanpur, with a few who had fled from Siddipur, escaped to Nepal, where later on most of them died. Till October 1858, British officials did not make any other attempt to regain control of the district. By the end of 1858, British officials regained the control, and the headquarters of the single district then formed were moved to Lakhimpur shortly afterwards. Geography: the district is within the Tari lowlands at the base of the Himalayas, with several rivers and lush green vegetation. Situated between 27.6 degrees and 28.6 degrees north latitude and 80.34 degrees and 81.30 degrees east longitudes, and about 7,680 square kilometers in area. It is roughly triangular in shape. The flattened apex pointing north. The district is located at about the height of 147 meters above sea level. Lakhimpur Kheri is bounded on the north by the river Mohan, separating it from Nepal, on the east by the Kauriala River, separating it from Barh, on the south by Siddipur and Hardwar, and on the west by Pilibhit and Shahjahanpur. Climate: the climate is hot throughout the year except the rainy seasons. During summer, the temperature can reach above 40 degrees Celsius, and in winters it can drop to around 4 degrees Celsius. The nights are very cold during winter and fog is very common in this season. The annual average rainfall in Lakhimpur Kheri is 1085.3 millimeters, mostly in the monsoon months. Rivers: several rivers flow across Lakhimpur. Some of these are Sharda, Gagra, Kauriala, Ull, Sarayan, Chauka, Gomti, Kathana, Sarayu and Mahana. Sharda Barrage: the lower Sharda Barrage is constructed on the Sharda River, about 163.5 kilometers downstream of the upper Sharda Barrage, and nearly 28 kilometers from Lakhimpur city. This project is part of the Sharda Sahayak Pariyojana and primarily depends on water diverted from the Karnali at Gurjapur through the Sharda Sahayak Link Canal of 28.4 kilometers length for over 18 months in the year during the lean season, but it indents on Sharda supplies during the monsoon between July and October when the Karnali carries a lot of silt. The SSP aims at irrigating cultivable command area of 16,770 square kilometers with 70% irrigation intensity. The 258.80 kilometers long feeder channel of SSP takes off from the right bank of Sharda Barrage with discharge of 650 cubic meters per second. Supplies are then fed into the different branches of the Sharda Canal system, namely, the Daryubad branch, the Barabanki branch, the Haidagar branch, the Raybeli branch and the Purve branch. SSP provides protective canal irrigation for cultivable area of 2 meters high to lakhs of farmers in 150 development blocks of 16 districts in eastern Uttar Pradesh. The project was commissioned in 1974 and completed in 2000 with an estimated cost of 1,300 crore rupees. Economy. In 2006, the Ministry of Panchayati Raj named Lakhimpur Kheri one of the country's 250 most backward districts. It is one of the 34 districts in Uttar Pradesh currently receiving funds from the Backward Regions Grant Fund program. Agriculture: wheat, rice, maize, barley, and pulses are the major food crops. Recently, farmers have started menthol mint farming in the district. As being the Terai region, it is ideal for mint cultivation. Sugar cane and oilseeds are the chief non-food crops. Sugar is grown and processed in this district, forming the backbone of the local economy. Industries: some of India's largest sugar mills are in the district. Bajaj Hindustan Limited sugar plant in Golago Karanath and Bajaj Hindustan Limited sugar plant in Palia Kalen of the two largest sugar mills in Asia. In 2008, the Steel Authority of India Limited announced it would construct a major steel processing plant in Bejam, Lakhimpur. The processing unit is intended to have a capacity of 100,000 tons per annum and produce DMT bars from input material sourced from SAIL's integrated steel plants. Completion of the construction is scheduled for 2013. Lakhimpur is also noted for manufacturing incense, largely as a cottage industry. Divisions: The district comprises 2 parliamentary constituencies, Kheri and Darara, 8 assembly constituencies, Lakhimpur, Bihara, Golago Karanath, Kasta, Mohammadi, Nyasan, Palia Kalin, Srinagar, 6 tehsils, Lakhimpur, Mohammadi, Golago Karanath, Nyasan, Barara, Mitali, Palia Kalin, 15 blocks, Lakhimpur, Bejam, Mitali, Paskawan, Mohammadi, Golago Karanath, Bankiganj, Bijua, Palia, Nyasan, Ramaya Buhar, Isanagar, Bihara, Narkaha, Phul Bihar. 4 Nagapalikas, Lakhimpur, Golago Karanath, Mohammadi, Palia Kalin. 6 town areas, Kheri, Oel, Mailani, Barbar, Singahi, Bihara. 2 judicial court complexes, district and sessions courts at Lakhimpur and subdivisional civil courts at Mohammadi. Transport. Lakhimpur city is 124 kilometres from the state capital Lucknow. It can be easily reached by train or UPSRTC bus services. Air. Lakhimpur Kheri Airport, known as Palia Airport, is situated near Dudhwa National Park at Palia Kalin in Lakhimpur Kheri and is at a distance of 90 kilometers from Lakhimpur city. The nearest international airport is Amausi International Airport in Lucknow and is at a distance of 135 kilometers from the city. Bus UPSRTC operates bus station in Lakhimpur and operates buses to Golago Karanath, Sitapur, Lucknow, Faizabad and Gorakhpur. DTC operates buses from interstate bus terminals in Anand Vihar, Delhi. Road. Lakhimpur Kheri can be reached from Delhi, following Delhi, Muradabad, Bareilly, Shahjahanpur, Golago Karanath, Lakhimpur route. Lakhimpur can also be reached from state capital Lucknow following Lucknow, Sitapur, Lakhimpur route. Several Uttar Pradesh state highways pass through Lakhimpur. Rail from Delhi. By train. Delhi, Muradabad, Bareilly and then Bareilly city, Pilibhit, Mailani, Golago Karanath, Lakhimpur by train. Delhi, Lucknow, Sitapur, Lakhimpur by train. Delhi, Muradabad, Bareilly, Shahjahanpur and then by road to Lakhimpur, 102 kilometers from Lucknow. By train. Lucknow, Sitapur, Lakhimpur. Rail gauge conversion. Zafar Ali Naqvi and Jitin Prasad made a promise of getting the meter gauge railway track of the district converted to broad gauge during 2009 parliamentary elections. Zafar Naqvi raised questions about Lucknow Pilibhit gauge conversion on the 8th of December 2011 in the Parliament with Ministry of Railway and took this up. Later in the 2010-11 budget survey was proposed by Railway Minister Mamata Banerjee in the Parliament on the 24th of February 2010. Survey was completed as a Railway Budget 2011-12 with a mention that work will be done in the 12th plan. Foundation stone was laid in Kheri on the 2nd of February 2013 for broad gauge conversion of the Aishba to Pilibhit via Sitapur and Lakhimpur Kheri track by Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury, the then Minister of State for Railways, along with Zafar Naqvi and Jitin Prasad. The centre government in 2013 allocated 927 crore rupees for broad gauge conversion from Aishba to Pilibhit. Work on the 262 kilometers long railway track conversion is planned to be completed by 2018. The Railway Development Corporation Limited has been assigned to carry out the broad gauge conversion within the stipulated time frame. Once this is accomplished, it would make Lakhimpur easily accessible from Delhi and other major cities in India. The project is expected to boost economic growth in the region. Railway Budget 2010-11 snippet from Railway Budget 2010-11 presented by Railway Minister Mamata Banerjee in the Parliament on the 24th of February 2010. On the basis of requests received from the Honorable Members, State Government and others, the following surveys are proposed to be taken up. Lucknow-Lakhimpur Pilibhit Railway Budget 2011-12 Snippet from Railway Budget 2011-12 presented by Railway Minister Mamata Banerjee in the Parliament on the 25th of February 2011. The following new gauge conversion works are proposed to be taken up next year. Lucknow Pilibhit via Sidapur, Mailani. In the last two budgets, I had announced 251 updating surveys, new surveys for new lines gauge conversion, doubling. Of these, the following 190 surveys have been completed or will be completed by the end of this financial year. These lines will also be taken up in the 12th plan. Lucknow-Lakhimpur Pilibhit via Sidapur Railway Budget 2012-13 Railway Budget 2011-12 presented by Railway Minister Dinesh Trivedi in the Parliament on the 14th of March 2012 had no mention about gauge conversion for Lakhimpur Kheri. Railway Budget 2013-14 Snippet from Railway Budget 2013-14 presented by Railway Minister Pawan Kumar Bansal in the Parliament on the 26th of February 2013. I propose to undertake following surveys during 2013-14. New lines: Dudwa-Chandan-Chowkia abandoned rail line restoration gauge conversion. Mailani, Barh. Demographics. According to the 2011 census, Lakhimpur Kheri district has a population of 4,021,243, roughly equal to the nation of Liberia or the U.S. state of Oregon. This gives it a ranking of 56th in India. The district has a population density of 523 inhabitants per square kilometre. Its population growth rate over the decade 2001 to 2011 was 25.38%. Kheri has a sex ratio of 894 females for every 1,000 males, and a literacy rate of 60.56%. Languages spoken here include Awadhi, a vernacular in the Hindi dialect continuum spoken by over 38 million people, mainly in the Awadh region. Culture. Historical places: Nasiruddin Memorial Hall. The East India Company built Willoughby Memorial Hall in 1924 in memory of Sir Robert William Douglas Willoughby, Deputy Commissioner of Kheri, who was killed on the 26th of August 1920. The colonial authorities apprehended independence activists Nasiruddin Morsi Nagar and Rajnarayan Mishra on charges of shooting the deputy commissioner, and sentenced them to death by hanging. On the 26th of April 1936, Willoughby Memorial Library was established. The Willoughby Memorial Hall was recently renamed the Nasiruddin Memorial Hall. Eidgah Kheri. The Eidgah is a beautiful mosque near the railway tracks between Lakhimpur and Kheri. It is a picturesque site and an architectural beauty. Shiv Temple Golagokaranath. Shiv Temple of Golagokaranath is a temple dedicated to Lord Shiva. The Golagokaranath is also called Choti Kashi. It is the belief of the people that Lord Shiva was pleased with the penance of Ravana and offered him a boon. Ravana requested the Lord Shiva to go to Lanka with him and leave Himalaya forever. The Lord Shiva agreed to go on condition that he should not be placed anywhere on the way to Lanka. If he were placed anywhere, he would settle at that place. Ravana agreed and started his journey to Lanka with the Lord on his head. When Ravana reached the Golagokaranath, he felt the need to urinate. Ravana offered some gold coins to a shepherd for placing the Lord Shiva on his head until he returned. The shepherd placed him on the land. Ravana failed to lift him up despite all his efforts. He pressed him on his head with his thumb in full anger. The impression of Ravana's thumb is still present on the shivling. In the month of Chaitra, a great fair is organized for 1 month known as Cheti Mela. Frog Temple. A unique frog temple lies at OEL town, 12 kilometers from Lakhimpur on the route from Lakhimpur to Siddipur. It is the only one of its kind in India based on Manduk Tantra. It was built by the former king of OEL state between 1860 and 1870. It is dedicated to Lord Shiva. This temple is built at the back of a large frog. The temple is constructed within an octagonal lotus. The shivling installed in the temple was brought from the Banashur Prateen Amdashwana Madikund. The main gate of the temple opens in the east and another gate is in the south. The architecture of this temple is based on Tantra Vidya. Shiv Temple Devakali. It is said that Chinmajay, son of King Parikshit, organized famous Nagagya at this place. It is believed that snakes do not enter houses where the holy soil of this temple is present. This temple is dedicated to Lord Shiva. It is also believed that the Devakali, daughter of Lord Brahma, did a hard penance at this place. After the name of Lord Brahma's daughter, this place is known as Devakali. Sai Temple, Sharda Barrage and Deer Park are other major attractions of Lakhimpur. Shopping centers. Some major shopping centers situated in the city of Lakhimpur are City Mart, Electronics World, V-Mart, Value Plus, SK Jewelers. In addition to bazaars, it also contains shopping complexes, restaurants, hotels, theaters and offices. Festivals and events. Several fairs and festivals take place in Lakhimpur. An annual Dussehra and Diwali Fun Fair is organized at Mela Ground and is held over several days. An Eid Fair is organized twice annually on the day of Eid in Kheri town. Literature, film and television. Lakhimpur has been the setting for films Gaman Umrayo Jan and Swades. Cinema halls in the Lakhimpur city are Anand Cinema, Raj Palace, Basant Cinema and Siddhant Palace. Notable residents: Billy Arjun Singh, a hunter of reputed fame, honored with Padma Shri in 1995, World Wildlife Gold Medal in 1976, Order of the Golden Ark a year later, in the Lifetime Award for Tiger Conservation in March 1999, Padma Bhushan in 2006, Zafar Ali Naqvi, former Member of Parliament, Chairman of Standing Committee of National Monitoring Committee for Minorities Education, a former Chairman of Minorities Commission, Delhi, a former Cabinet Minister. Jitin Prasada, former Member of Parliament, former Union Minister of State, Petroleum and Natural Gas. Muzaffar Ali, Indian filmmaker, a fashion designer, a poet, an artist, a music lover, a revivalist, a social worker, awarded Padma Shri. Shanmugan Manjunath, IIM Lucknow graduate and Indian Oil Corporation officer whose murder created a nationwide shock. Mangal Dahilan, actor and film producer, studied in Nyasan, Lakhimpur. Parul Chauhan, an Indian television model and Bollywood actress, who shot to fame via her role as Ragini in the hit serial Sapna Babilkar. Vidai. Flora and fauna. Dudhwa Tiger Reserve in Lakhimpur Kheri has two core areas: Dudhwa National Park and Kishanpur Wildlife Sanctuary, which were merged in 1987. Dudhwa National Park is known as the first national park of the state after the formation of Uttarakhand and is a national protected area. It is home to a large number of rare and endangered species including tigers, leopards, rhinoceros, hippodare, elephants, black deer and swamp deer. Dudhwa has approximately 400 species of birds including egrets, cormorants, herons and several species of duck, goose and teal. Its swamps and lakes are particularly attractive to water birds, including varieties that migrate here from the Himalayas to spend the winter months. Birdwatching is popular at the Banktal. The visit of Sadi B. Brandis in 1860 to the area culminated in a 303 km forest area of the present-day Dudhwa National Park being brought under the control of government in 1861 for preservation. In Kheri district, all the Sal and miscellaneous forests and grasslands in Karigar Pargana between the Mahan and Suheli rivers were included in the then North Kheri Forest Division. More areas were reserved for protection between 1867 and 1879 and added to the division. The area of the division was legally constituted as reserved forests in 1937. The Sonaripur Sanctuary, comprising 15.7 square kilometers, was created in 1958 to specifically protect swamp deer. The area was too small and was later enlarged to 212 square kilometers and renamed as Dudhwa Sanctuary in 1968. Later, more area was added to the sanctuary and in 1977, it was declared Dudhwa National Park. The total area of the park was 616 square kilometers, of which 490 square kilometers was the core zone and a balance of 124 square kilometers was a buffer zone. The area was established in 1958 as a wildlife sanctuary. On the 1st of February 1977, Wildlife Sanctuary became a national park, and after 11 years in 1988 it was established as a tiger reserve. Dudhwa Tiger Reserve lies on the India-Nepal border in the foothills of the Himalaya. Dudhwa Tiger Reserve was created in 1987-88, comprising Dudhwa National Park and Kishanpur Sanctuary, with an addition of 66 square kilometers to the buffer zone in 1997. The present area of the Tiger Reserve is 884 square kilometers. Distance from Lakhimpur railway station to Dudhwa is about 100 kilometers by road. Education. According to the 2011 census, Lakhimpur Kheri district had a literacy rate of 60.56%, up from 48.39% in 2001. Male and female literacy were 69.57% and 50.42% respectively. In the 2001 census, same figures stood at 59.50% and 35.38% in Kheri district. Total literate in the district were 2,034,044, of which male and female were 1,237,157 and 796,887 respectively. The growth of literacy in the last decade of the 20th century was particularly remarkable, with special emphasis on the eradication of illiteracy. Education is available at the junior and senior basic schools, senior secondary schools and college level. The district has 1775 junior basic schools, 325 senior basic schools, 63 senior secondary schools, 4 degree colleges, 1 government industrial training institute with 3 sites, 1 private industrial training institute, 3 polytechnics, 1 agricultural college, 1 law college, government schools, Bhagwandeen Kanya Inter College, Cane Growers Nehru College, Durham Sabha Inter College, Government Inter College, Government Girls Inter College, Islamia Inter College, Kendriya Vidyalaya, Swami Shyam Prakash Inter College, Yuvraj Dutt College. Private schools: Adarsh Janta Mahavidyalaya, Devkali, Adarsh Vidya Mandir Inter College, Ajmani International School, Balbhadra Prasad Shukla Public School, C.B. Singhau Memorial School, City Montessori, Kheri, Children's Academy, Greenfield Academy, Guru Nanak Degree College, Hari Maya International School, KSR School, Nyasan, Kanwarkar Swact Ray Girls Inter College, Lamatina School, Lucknow Public School, Manu Law College, Paul International School, P.T. Deen Dayal Upadhyaya Saraswati Vidya Mandir Inter College, Royal Prudence Degree College, St. Don Bosco's College, St. John's School, Golago Karanath, Vidya Kanwari Smarak Saraswati Vidyonaitan Inter College Golago Karanath. Health Services. District Hospital has all the facilities and wards, including the residences of doctors and superintendent. Boundaries are shared with the District Jail, Main Road and Jail Road. District Women's Hospital is opposite of the District Hospital, and has facilities for gynecology including pregnancy and neonatal care. Media. Radio service available in Lakhimpur is FM Rainbow Kheri. It was inaugurated on the 14th of December 2013 by Zafar Ali Naqvi, Member of Parliament. FM Rainbow Lakhimpur, with the frequency of 102.3, has reached the audience of around 70 kilometres. Communication networks. All prominent telecommunication network providers in India offer the services in Lakhimpur. The city of Lakhimpur falls under Uttar Pradesh Central Telecom Circle. Calls from the city of Lakhimpur to neighbouring districts including the rest of the area in the Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand Telecom Circle are considered to be local. GSM, CDMA and 3G service providers in Lakhimpur include Airtel, BSNL, WLL, Cellone, Idea Cellular, Unana, Reliance India Mobile, Tata Indicom and Vodafone In. Broadband services are provided by Airtel, BSNL and Sifiway. Sports. Lakhimpur's most popular sport is cricket and it has several league cricket clubs. Other sports being actively played include football, hockey, basketball and badminton. Schools and colleges organize the sports activities. Teams play in inter-school and inter-city tournaments. St. Don Bosco's College alumni play in an annual ex-students cricket tournament. Government inter-college organizes an annual GIC Cricket Champions Trophy. Stadiums: Gandhi Stadium, Lalpur Stadium, Willoughby Memorial Stadium, Gallery.